First, as we come on the air, the deadly boat attack off the Florida Keys is putting new pressure on U.S.-Cuba relations. Tonight, we are learning that at least one of the men killed has ties to our area. Thanks for joining us. I'm Courtney Robinson.
And I'm Frank Wiley. Cuban officials say it's border troops shot and killed 4 Cuban nationals in a Florida-registered speedboat. This after they fired first. Right now, federal and Florida investigators are working to verify the citizenship status of those killed and wounded. All of this happened Wednesday morning, about a mile off Cuba's north coast.
Cuban officials say members of their military asked the men on the boat for identification, and that is when Cuba claims the men started shooting. They say a Cuban commander was injured, and they returned fire, killing 4 men on the boat and injuring 6 others. We do know at least one does have family here in our area, and 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Payton is joining us right here in the studio.
Yeah, and Andy, I understand you spent the day trying to track down the people who were actually on that boat.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So right now we know that there were 10 people on that boat, right? The Cuban government has identified 7 of the folks that were on side that boat. Today, my photographer Kyle Porter and I drove all around the Tampa Bay region, visiting homes of those we believe may have had ties to this boat here. We were actually able to speak with the brother-in-law of Michelle Ortega Casanova of Lakeland, who was among the 4 killed. The family telling us that they just weren't comfortable going on camera yet, as you can imagine, with this all happening so recently. In fact, they tell us that, frankly, this was a surprise to them. And they say they haven't even been contacted yet by authorities. However, the brother of Casanova is speaking tonight, telling the Associated Press he wasn't as surprised, saying his brother had become obsessed with Cuba's freedom. Now, we also did visit the homes of 2 others who are allegedly on this boat from the region, but no one was home at the time. We're, of course, going to continue to follow this story as it develops. But for now, reporting here in the studio, Andy Payton, 10 Tampa Bay News.